Hey everyone. Last but not least, I come back with a video. I really have to work on that, on like keeping on track and don't making so many breaks. Um, I really have to find a routine there. Nevertheless, I hope you'll enjoy this video. And I want to talk in this video about two fragrances. First, from the brand of Mancera, which I have not the biggest experience with, and it's called Instant Crush. It is, I think, I'm not even sure, but I think it is relatively new. I bought it in the 60 milliliters bottle. There's also 120 milliliters one, which I thought was a bit unnecessary. Right now, I think I should have bought the bigger one, but I will tell you shortly why. And the second fragrance I will talk about in this video is Santal 33 by Labo. But as you see, I just have a sample. However, that woman at the store was very nice to just give it to me. So let's talk first about Mancera Instant Crush. So I heard about this fragrance that it seems to be an interpretation, or haters would say a clone of Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francis Grigjean, which I think is a very nice fragrance. I never got to buy it though, because I was never too thrilled by it. I was like, yeah, it's nice, it's very cool. It is a fragrance that reminds me of cinema, of popcorn, of sweets, of candy store, and mixed with a very crazy note. Some say it's a medicine note. I wouldn't say medicine, but it's like it's a niche, as I sometimes say. It's a niche note in there, definitely. And in my opinion, Instant Crush. So for me personally, Instant Crush was an instant crush. I have to be honest with you guys. Like, this fragrance is like I sprayed it on and I was blown away by it. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. This is like so beautiful, so rich, so somehow a bit designerish. So it takes that DNA of Baccarat Rouge and takes it a bit more in the designer way, I would say. But it was love at first sniff. Like, I really adore this fragrance. And even though you don't spare a big buck if you buy the big one, I would have bought the big one in the end after the experience I made owning it, because it's so good. Like, it's incredible. It's like I would compare the experience you get with it a bit with and don't get me wrong here, I will explain in a second, with the Alien Woman version. So I know you will say, hey, wait, but that's a women's fragrance. So, but in my opinion, Alien was never. I'm not talking about the man's version, which in my opinion is not a very good fragrance. But the women's version never was a very strict female fragrance to me. However, I would also not wear it just because it is so predominantly seen on women in the world and also in Germany. So I would also not really dare to wear it, but the seductive scent cloud you get with Alien is about this experience you get with Instant Crush. It's like so good, you always smell it. The fragrance lasts forever. I have a paper strip from last week where I sprayed it on, and it's still on. That paper, it's still on. It's like for example, I will also make a rant video about Creed Aventus soon, and this fragrance, Creed Aventus, has such a bad longevity when it comes to some bottles. It's a catastrophe. And this one lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts. However, it never gets cloying to me because it has such a rich sweetness to it. Like it's like, oh, I can't stop smelling it. It's so good. It's like you have to try it out. You know what? It doesn't matter if you like Alien or hate Alien, if you like Baccarat Rouge or you hate Baccarat Rouge. Go out and try this one. Trust me, because in my case, it was like I was blown away by it. So really, it is a 10 out of 10 fragrance for me. I love it a lot. For me, it is not synthetic at all. Not at all. Like, not more than other niche houses in that price range. Some compare Mancera to Montal. I see that. I think they are, maybe they have even something to do with each other. I'm not even sure about that one. So let me just check if the recording is still, yes, nice. So so coming to the second fragrance, Le Labo Santal 33. So yeah, huge spoiler. This is the disappointing part of this video, in my opinion. Like, you know, I was very ready to be hyped by a fragrance. I heard a lot of it. I heard that people love it. I heard some haters that say it. Oh no, it's not a good fragrance at all. Like, but most people say it is a very, very great fragrance and very much complimented. But to me, it just didn't do it. It was like, from the first contact with it, when I sprayed it on, I was like, meh, that is it? That is Santal 33? Okay, so that is a bit disappointing. And the disappointment even increased because in my nose, it is rather synthetic smelling. I had a funny case where I because this is like a dripping, you open it and you just let it flow out, and so I had too much in my hands, so I rubbed it in my hands, and then I cuddled my cat, and my cat smelled 7 days for about 7 days after Santal 33, and I got so sick of it. Like, oh man, I was like, oh come on, I love you, cat, but you stink. It's like, I'm sorry, it's just not my fragrance. If you like it or love it, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. I don't. I really don't. So I hope you like this video. And yeah, tomorrow, I promise it. I promise it. I will bring a video about Creed Aventus. So see you tomorrow. I hope you'll have a great evening.